Y'all, this morning I'm still driving here at work, but I'm not coming on live because I'm sleepy or anything like that. It's actually been a pretty good night, but I was watching something on YouTube on Steve Wilkos, and it touched me because of the abuse that I went through as a child. And this ain't so much about the abuse, but the way you handle it as a parent, man. And I just wanna put this out there for anybody who might find themselves in this situation. That I need you to know and understand that when your child go through something, whether it's sexual or just physical or whatever it is, bullying, that part hurts. But what's even worse is if you act like you don't believe them or you don't take the appropriate actions. Like, I wasn't sexually abused as a child, but I was physically abused. And it wasn't a thing about my mama not believing it. She knew that it was happening, but she didn't handle it properly. And that part right there hurt me worse than any punch I ever took or any object I was ever hit with or anything. Because I felt like I wasn't protected. Sometimes I felt like I wasn't loved. I didn't like, people just didn't give a damn about me. I wasn't important. I always felt like, if dude was out here touching on my sister instead of beating on me, you would respond different. Your reaction would be different. Like, dude would have to go. But since it's me, it's okay. I'll get over it. The worst thing I ever heard growing up was, get over it. Let it go. And it wasn't just my mom, like my mama, my big sister, like, they didn't understand that I would have nightmares about that shit. I would have daymares about that shit. What's up, y'all? I would literally zone out and I would be thinking about dude and what he did to me and what he was gonna do to me, what I wanted to do to him, and it affected me greatly. So it caused a lot of problems in my life. Like, I've told y'all this, I've told him this. When I was in prison, I wrote dude a long letter, probably about 5-6 pages, and I explained to him how the first time he hit me up until the day right now I'm sitting in prison, all of it was connected. And because I didn't feel protected. I felt like I might get at any moment if I was at the house. And my mama wasn't gonna stop me. I don't know what was going through your head or why you were doing it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't getting beat on because I was getting arrested or I was getting kicked out of school or I was talking back to my mama, or I wasn't doing this and I was supposed to, or I was doing this and I wasn't supposed to. It was no method to the madness, so I never understood why. It was just one of the situations, like, if you ever seen the movie Fences, that shit resonated with me so well when he said, "Why? How come you ain't never liked me?" And they turn around, what law is it say I got to like you? Because that's how I used to feel about it. I used to be like, man, why this dude don't like me? Like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. And then I try to reason with it and justify with the situation, like, okay, well, I'm not the only stepchild, so it ain't because I'm a stepchild. Okay, I'm not the only boy, so it ain't because I'm a boy. Okay, I'm not the oldest. Well, I'm not the youngest. I'm not right in the middle. The only thing I can think of, nigga, I'm just the darkest one. Everybody else was lighter than me. Like, that was the best reason I come with. And just picture a child searching so hard to figure out why you beating on him, and his reason to come out to being it because his skin darker than everybody else in the house. Do you know what kind of complex that did? They gave me a hell of a complex. Especially when I was younger, even before I met him. My big sister used to tell me that I wasn't her real brother, I wasn't my mama's real son, I was adopted. And she would always use my skin complexion as the way to convince me, to hurt me, you know what I'm saying, to make me believe it. Look how dark you is, you don't look like me and mama. You adopted. You ain't my real brother. That ain't your real mama, that's my mama. Look at me, look at my skin, look at my mama's skin. And my dumb ass will really be looking. Y'all see my mama high yellow. My sister high yellow, my baby sister high yellow, stepdaddy high yellow. My stepbrother and sister them are red. They red skin. But that used to get to me. Then my stepbrother and sister them would call me a black crud when we was kids. So I always had a complexion about my complexion. But this ain't all about me. Watched this video and the girl was explaining how her mama's husband or boyfriend, whoever it was, used to be molesting her. And her mama wasn't believing her. She was making up all kind of excuses why she didn't believe her. And then when she finally did start acting like she believed her, it was that she believed her, but it was your fault. Why, how you gonna tell me you've been doing this for 4 years, you've been letting it go on, you must like it. You letting him do it. Before she said that, she started telling her, well, maybe he thought you was me. And I'm like, see, that's the wrong thing. That's not how you react to that. That's not how you protect your child. It's really sick and it's really sad, man. Because I'm listening to this and I know what the little girl going through, what the young woman going through. I know she feel like her mama ain't care for her, her mama don't love her, her mama don't want to protect her, her mama don't give a damn. Later on in life, you start feeling like, okay, maybe mama was jealous of me. Mama hated me because this dude wanted me. And for a lot of women, it be the truth. It's like how it was on Precious when Monique was married to Precious because her real daddy was molesting her, and she talking about, you over here trying to take my man. Man, I don't want this motherfucker. I don't want this motherfucker touching me. I really wish you would step in and stop it. Now, I'm not gonna say like my mama never stepped in and never said nothing. But the thing is, her father's food game was weed. I understand that my mama was in a hell of a predicament. When dude first put his hands on me, my mama was like 7 months pregnant, 40 years old. We had just moved to Fort Smith, away from where she always had lived and what she had always known. So it's kind of like you got her or you got me, us, up here out of town, and then you go in with the bullshit. You switch up. Because before that day, I hate to say I was in love with the nigga, but I kind of was. I was like, man, this nigga was so cool to me. This nigga was like an awesome father figure, an awesome male to have around. Like, I had a stepfather before him. Never talked to us, me and my sister. Dude, you know what I'm saying? Dude would take us, even if he did wrong. He wasn't the best example with everything. Because he would give us bad advice. And he would let us cuss. and that type of stuff. But as a kid, having that male in your life, it felt good. Like I can honestly sit back and say that, and I never thought about it till just now. That before that day he started putting his hands on me, I actually did love having dude around. Because the male that I had around before that was not involved in my life whatsoever. I'm talking about not whatsoever. I remember dudes used to go to the basket, he used to go play basketball all the time. Like, he would always grab his basketball and tell my mom, I'm going to the gym to play basketball. A lot of the times he was going around the corner down the street to blast his ball. But the thing about it is, nigga, you going to the gym, to the rec center to play basketball. To this day, I can't play basketball, my nigga. That's the type of stockpile this nigga was. To this day, I don't have no dribble game. I don't have no form on my shot. Nigga, the only way I know the rules is because I started watching basketball. I ain't even know how to play. I ain't know what to do. I ain't know the positions of none of that growing up. Because I didn't have no male that was active in my life. But back to what I was talking about, man. When your kids go through something, the most important thing from the point that you find out what they going through is how you going to handle it. And the way you handle it is you be on their side 100%. When it's time for them to talk, shut the fuck up and listen. Put yourself in their shoes and try to understand. Because a lot of parents, a lot of grown folks don't do that with kids. They halfway listen and then they start talking and tell them what they, okay, well, do what you need to do. No, listen. Why am I getting like this? Where the water coming from? This raindrop just came through the window. Oh. Yeah, so you know, I was feeling over pain by the way her mama was responding and reacting. And I'm like, man, why am I steady getting wet? Where's the shit coming? Where's the water coming from? I swear it's landing with that. Where's it coming from? But that's the most important part, man. Believe your kids, take care of your kids, talk to your kids. This is the thing, a lot of people, I know a lot of y'all women understand exactly what I'm talking about because so many women go through being molested or touched on or just taken advantage of all the way outright. And it's not easy to go tell somebody all the time. So another thing is be proactive in the situation. Talk to your kids. Ask your kids questions because you don't want to be their parent asking them, why you didn't say something earlier? What you mean you've been doing this since you was 5 years old and now you 19 and you just not getting to a point where you can tell me? Even if it don't seem like something may be going on, ask your kids. And just because they say, no, ask your kids again. Because a lot of times somebody didn't threaten your child. Somebody made your child feel like it ain't safe to tell on me. I'm going to do something. And then, like I say, your child got to know that when they risk it all to tell you, you're going to do something. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like the dude telling you your mama not going to believe you. And then your mama don't believe you. That is the worst feeling. So be proactive in your kids, like talk to your kids, ask your kids, man, defend your kids, take up for your kids, love your kids. I don't got none. But I know if I had some, what type of love I would have for my kids, what type of love and respect and honor and cherishing I would have for my kids, man, that is the biggest blessing in the world. That's greater than any type of money, any type of house, or car, or skill, or anything you have acquired. Something you made, something that came from you. It's the best thing you can do, and you gotta protect it at all costs. Failure to do so is detrimental. That's mainly what I came over here to talk about. I got about an hour before I get where I'm going. A little bit less than an hour. Right now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stay on here or what. But I know y'all probably tired of hearing about Jay-Z. I was telling Benny last night, so I guess we ain't gonna talk about it. But I was telling Benny last night, because y'all know old girl, they say, I ain't gonna say she got caught up in her life. I'm gonna say she has some inconsistencies to her story, but the inconsistencies ain't had nothing to do with Jay-Z and Diddy. It wasn't that part. That part remains the same. That part is yet to be proven wrong. So I don't care what you prove wrong, until you prove that shit wrong, it's not over. It's not time to drop the cake. Not only that, but in the course of the interview where she had her inconsistencies, we learned that this girl is autistic, which can also contribute to some of them inconsistencies in her story. They are not ready to drop the case and be like, oh yeah, man, well, we were wrong. Even though I had to remind Benny that, bro, I know Jay-Z out here saying they lying on him and it's a money grab and this and that. But if you think about it, I remember when they were saying the same shit to Cassie. I said, people out here in the world, fans and everybody was on Cassie, hey, oh, that bitch, they want some money. Look, she took that 30 million and shut the hell up. They was on her head, rappers, Boosie, Busta Rhymes, I think Noriega, just to name a few. And then the video dropped and it was, oh my God, I'm sorry. I apologize. Cassie, we ain't know. We ain't know. That's not the Diddy I know. That's not the Puffy I know. Well, it's the one she know. It's her real life, something she had to deal with. I gotta wait till I get to the right patch of road, try to read these comments. Let it ride then. This shit, and this is what it was amazing to me about bro. On last night episode, I talked about the episode, like everything he was like, well, what about this? Talked about that. I talked about that. I said, it's funny. I talked about that tonight. Like, he was saying, he was talking about Dame Dash. He was like, man, I don't like it because Dame Dash, like, he don't want to go against dude. I was like, no. That's the one thing I would give Dame Dash. Dame Dash don't be taking up for Jay-Z. He might not put it all the way out there, but he don't lie for that man. You ask him a question, he might beat around the bush and give you a far off answer, but he gonna give it to you in a way where you know exactly what he's talking about. He ain't gonna give you enough to say what Jay-Z said, oh, you snitching. But he gonna give you enough to say, oh yeah, you okay. Okay, you right. I told him, I seen an interview where he was talking about R. Kelly and Jay-Z doing their album thing. And he was like, why wouldn't I support Jay-Z? That was my artist. That's how I was making my money. He said, I was in the video. But I bet you if you go back and watch that video, you won't see not one shot of me in the same scene with R. Kelly. I didn't fuck with dude. I didn't go around dude. I didn't speak to dude. I don't fuck with him. So now you can't go back and watch the video and see me around dude nowhere. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I just, like the day I heard him say that, I had actually bought some Rockaware shoes. I remember that because that's what I was all like, man, I just bought some Rockaware shoes, man. Because I had heard the story about Dame Dash and the hustle. That's how I remember. Benny told me, like, man, you be remembering all type of shit. We was talking about Beyonce at the time. And I told him, I'm like, bro, this is what you got to think about. You can't pull the wool over my eyes because I know me and Beyonce is the exact same age, bro. I'm like a week older than her. 9 days. Not even 9 days. Let me see. 8 days. I'm the 15th. I think she the 23rd of September. 1981. So when you 17 and you messing with a dude who's 18 and I'm 17, I'm not gonna be 20 years later and be like, oh yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I remember you were 18 when I was 18. You turned 19 when I turned 19. And one thing I know is I turned 19 behind bars. I spent 18 behind bars. I seen you and your husband all over BET. Wasn't no BET behind bars. So I know. I remember because that's not the only argument I was having about shit that happened while I was behind bars. They just put this same Amber Alert out that came out yesterday morning when I was putting my stuff up at work about Kamara. But yo, I had to have these same thoughts and conversations back then. So they come right back to me flooded when I hear the shit because I know where I was and how old I was when all this stuff happened. I told him the same thing about her parents. They need to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? They need to be held accountable. Because when Jay-Z came around, it was with their blessing. It had to be. Because they know how old their daughter was, or should I say how young their daughter was. And that's what I'm saying. You can't let shit slide. You can't not hold people accountable for what they doing to your children, man. I had to tell them, I'm like, look, we talked about Aaliyah. And I said, man, you gotta realize Aaliyah was groomed. She was with the shit. That's why they was able to pass her around the industry. Because Aaliyah had seen that her parents approved of the shit when she was 14, 15. When they let that man get with her and approve of a marriage and then throw the rocks and hide their hands. The Knowles did the same thing. The Knowles did the same thing. They let Jay have their woman. Did they get a check for it? I don't know, probably. From what I'm hearing, Rihanna daddy got one, a $500,000 check. They probably did meet through BET. What I know is she was 16 when it happened. And don't believe the hype, bro. Beyonce was sent to Jay-Z. So even if they met on BET somewhere, that was the meeting place. That wasn't the meeting reason. You see what I'm saying? This is what you got to realize. Beyonce was being managed by parents, bro. Her daddy had her in a rap group. He was the manager. Her daddy put that shit inside together. That was his group. There wasn't no bunch of girls that met at high school and decided they could all sing, so they were gonna have a group. He put that group together. Right or wrong, you gotta realize, bruh, her daddy was on some fuckery too. That's why Kelly Rowland and Beyonce is half sisters. Kelly Rowland mama was they maid. Come on now. You think the wife don't know that shit? You think the wife don't know that shit? Kelly looked like they daddy. The same way Beyonce looked like her mama. I'm trying to tell you some real shit. This is what y'all got to realize. I'm gonna try to break this down. Jay-Z is Beyonce's pimp, bro. When I say pimp, I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about that's how he get his money. Because you got to think about it like this. Jay-Z wasn't dropping no platinum albums back in the day. He might have dropped a couple gold albums. The platinum didn't come till Lil Orville Annie came out on Lifetime Volume 2. That means he had at least 2 albums out before that. Lifetime Volume 1 and what was the one with their presidents on it? Reasonable Doubt. Them albums were not highly successful, bro. I know we don't realize that. Remember I was telling y'all about LeBron James, same thing with him. They told us he was a great. His album sales didn't reflect. When you go look at his album, I told Ben the same shit. Go Google Jay-Z album and you tell me which one did he have the hits on that they wasn't accompanied by a bigger artist. Somebody who was selling more than Jay-Z. When Ja Rule was doing a song with Jay-Z, Ja Rule was selling more albums than Jay-Z. When DMX was doing a song with Jay-Z, Jay-Z was selling, and he was selling more albums. Eminem, more albums. All these people, bro. When Lil Wayne did a song with him, he was selling more albums. It is what it is. Like people have been saying, tell me what year this nigga was the GOAT. What year in time was he the greatest rapper around? Not name one. He was never that. At least with Drake, they put him together so good, he made everybody else look like they was just accepting his help. What's up with it? I bet he is. What type of grown ass man would walk up to Pimp C and tell her, hey bro, my daughter in the studio down the hallway, she done had a crush on you all her life. Please don't fuck my daughter. Nigga, what have your daughter been up to the point where you'll come up to a grown man and tell her, hey, I know you can go get this pussy, but spare her, bro, don't get this pussy. This man ain't never seen this girl. Why you ain't tell Jay-Z to spare her? What was that about? Because, you know, she was over here going shopping with Diddy and like Aaliyah was. Not Diddy, Jay-Z. Beyonce too, he had them dressing all like powder blue, rock and well, some white night stuff. I done seen Beyonce in a powder blue suit. I done seen Blue Cut Farrell in a powder blue suit. I done seen Rihanna in a powder blue suit. But another thing, like I told dude, the reason why dude going down is because, like I say, old girl was the domino, and now it's like a pack of Piranha. They smelled the blood in the water. People been hiding this evidence and sitting on this evidence and holding on these stories all these years, bro, because they know what happened to people like Karen White. What happened to people like, the name is wide receiver, college. It's people that exposed this man, they ain't here no more. The dude that we call his son. Ask him where his mama is. Water dropped hit my ass. The water but ask dude where his mama is. She gone. The other baby mama gone. Things, man, shit ain't right. And it's too much. It should have come from too many different directions. People want to talk about it. They want to have a conversation. They want to hear the conversation. They want to see the scandal. I'm going to tell you like this. I was asking either my mama or my sister about something for the grandbabies. I thought Diddy had got a hold on them because I went to go get some damn clothes. Go get something out the dirty clothes. And it was a whole damn bottle of baby oil, and I'm like, damn. You know, it'd be funny when you first see it. I'm like, I know they'll send a kid to go put the laundry out or put it up or whatever. Please tell me this ain't one of their things that they can try to hide around here. It's still warm in this one. According to WAC 100, it's a lot of stuff on tape. I'm waiting on this Tory Lanez appeal. With my nigga Tory. What? Yeah. Warm in here. I'm off after I get off, but I need to get to the bank today. But that too, multiple reasons, all legit. Shit, I believe Meg going to jail one day. What's funny is, I believe the truth about that is gonna come out in this too, because dude done did too much shit. He done did too much shit. So when it finally starts coming out, it's gonna come out. He might do it himself, trying to get somebody, you know what I'm saying, try to get some leniency. Well, I know dude didn't, don't forget, bro. You the one said he did. You and your little homegirl. I don't understand how this man got locked up, seeing how he ain't had no GSR on his hand. He ain't had no fingerprints on the weapon. But you have a witness that had a video camera say they seen the female with the gun. She got out the police car last. The gun was supposed to be already out. My bad, bro. I'm thinking I'm in the dope. I will play some music when they down there. For some reason I am doing sneaky shit. I'm back on the highway now though. So I'm well on my way to the yard. I got a monster. Don't want to open it. Sipping on the water, man. Maybe that'll get it back. And now I ain't giving me no coffee tonight. I'll talk about it. What else we need to talk about? Yeah, get past me, bro. Don't ride on the side of me, please. I don't like that shit. Tourists going to see. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, and as he should. Because she got up there and told bold-faced lies. Thing is, I feel like Jay-Z made her do that because she was putting music on, what should I say, he was putting music on her shit, streaming, getting paid. And she was also advertising the dude after Jay-Z turned down. So it's like, oh, you gonna let one of my artists help you make money, but you don't want to sign with me? I got you. put your ass in jail in the long run. She gonna help. I need to focus on that road. I'm good. I ain't gonna say sleeping, but I'm tired. I'm trying to regulate this girl something there. It's pouring down raining, so I ain't about to pull this bitch over and jump out. Tory Lanez a pass killer in the industry. Tory Lanez is a smart individual. Tory Lanez started getting that money with the NFT, and he was telling us, I wish I would have did it. Because Tory Lanez was selling copies of his album for $1 and giving you the rights to it. Meaning, you can turn around and sell it for what you want to sell it for. You can buy 1,000 albums for $1,000. And then turn around and sell it. When it couldn't get nowhere else, they had to buy it from somebody. I would have did twins night, like whatever it is they used to do with two of them. What's that shit? Assassin's Creed. I don't really know. Y'all know I don't have sleep, but I'm still awake. So I don't know why I'm talking about Assassin's Creed or what I was meaning. But that ain't what I was talking about when I said twin night. But I started thinking about revenge, and I'm like, twins to do it. The part where they all came for dude and then left them pinned on the night. At the beginning. Man, using anything Tory Lanez do go hard. And DDG go hard too. Do go hard too. I feel like I go hard. That's why I'm like, boy, when all said and done, I'm gonna take one song and go to the studio with it, get that bitch recorded, mixed down right, and do a real video, put it on YouTube. If I don't do nothing but that one, I'm gonna do one. I already know what song it's gonna be. I'm kind of nervous about cranking this tattoo gun back up, even though I bought it. I ain't gonna lie, I bought it for myself. Not saying I ain't gonna never tattoo on nobody else, but that ain't my plan right now. Also, lost my wallet and went to the bank, it was kind of a good thing because I finally did what I've been meaning to do, even though I had already done it. I had been meaning to get me another bank account so I can start saving some money for different things like my teeth. So I had saved, well, I ain't gonna, I saved. When I went up there and changed my bank account out, the girl told me I could get another bank account, like a savings account or whatever. So I did. But I told her that, damn, I gotta do my direct deposit for my job. And she was like, don't even trip, I got it. So all you gotta do is sign this paperwork and we'll send your direct deposit, she will email it to your job and tell them to sign it. You good. So I'm like, all right. I'm checking my bank account this morning before I came to work. My new bank account had some money in it. But I'm like, man, they come out to another bank account, check them motherfucker. I'm feeling like I'm broke because I've been spending all type of money. So I'm like, okay, that's my check right there. That's the straight little money in my check. Some told me check the other account. I checked that other account. It had more money in it than the first one. So I said, hey, keep this little gospel account, little, you know what I'm saying? Keep this little account. And what I'm gonna do is when I go back to the bank, I'm gonna tell old girl, hey, we need to do this one more time. Submit it to my job that I want, let's say $250 come in this bank account every week. And the rest, put over there in that account. This account is just for saving money for one thing. I put it in twice a week or twice a month. Oh no, I ain't rapping about none of these clowns. I probably could, but nah. I ain't rapping about none of these clowns. Dang, I'm tired, bro. I wish I was where I'm going. What time is it? Almost 8 o'clock. What time will it be? 8:23. Tired, man. Tired. Y'all up in time, but can't stop. They people riding inside of it. No, that ain't gonna be it. That don't be it. think that the water I put on my eyes helped me at all. So I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna do it again anyway. What the fuck? Now my eyes burning. Fuck on my finger. Well, that'll wake a nigga up. Feel like it's salt in that motherfucker. Might be. Right. Ooh, shit. Man, number 804. What about it? I feel like it all depends on who and what. Like, they call Terrence Gangsta Williams a snitch. He ain't snitch on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, cooperating and telling two different things. Snitching, I believe that snitching is when a motherfucker did something, you told on them, they got locked up. I believe that if a dead person did or didn't do something, and you got the opportunity to say they did to come home, bring your ass on home. In the grand scheme of things, I feel like Everybody that you trust and love right now, and if you keep them around you long enough, that shit gonna fade. On one side or the other or both. Man, I'm tired, bro. I only keep saying it because it's true. And I keep running outside the damn road.
You have 2 hours left on your shift.
We got 42-minute drive time left. 37 minutes time, I need to take a break guaranteed. 2 hours in the day shift. So, it'll take this little 17, 18 minutes to get on home. And that's all for real. What y'all got going, man? Jump out this truck right quick. You stretch a little bit and hop back in here. But it's raining. But I need to do it anyway. That way I'll be up. Should be cherishing this shit. This motherfucking highway empty. Let me get on over here. Set my emergency blinkers. Put my ass on over there. I'm only doing this because you told me to, man. And because I know I need to, so when you tell me to, it's time to make it even more simple. I ain't know. Right. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. Man, I know you motherfuckers see me on the side of the road. Get your ass out this lane, bro. be amazing how just that little quick change of scenery will snap your ass back for a bit. Not saying that always work or it worked for a long time, but I can tell the difference. I can focus on what the hell I'm doing now instead of just driving and being like, got little twins in my damn side. Yeah, that's good. I'll tell you one thing, man. I wish I wouldn't goddamn me single. I had something at the house waiting on a nigga this morning. I'm all 51 and baby. Yeah. How your ass stir crazy? You keep looking at the same damn shit too long. You cross-eyed in this motherfucker. I believe that's what happened the night I had that race. I wasn't sleeping. But it was dark, like pitch black dark in the mountain. And they had just did the street over with blacktop. It was fresh white lines on the street, but it wasn't no lines on the outside, if you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just looking at black with that in the middle. Matter of fact, it was yellow lines in the middle of the street. But, it's the way it goes. I believe that's what happened. I was stir crazy and my eyes got crossed. And they didn't uncross until I was hitting the trees already. Because when I started hitting the bitches, I was like this. Bam, bam, bam. Every time I hit a tree, I hit my motherfucker's face on that steering wheel. Bam. Fuck. That's such a blessing. Because I'm hitting trees at any moment. A branch could have came through everything and went straight through my body. You know what I'm saying? They could have came straight through the glass, boom, straight through my head, neck, chest, stomach. And hard as I was hitting the trees, it was gonna do it. Right. Getting closer. A few more miles, a few more exits. I wanna, it ain't gonna be today because it's raining. I wanna get my nieces and take them to Bass Pro. For one, because my big grown ass ain't never been to Bass Pro. But two, because this motherfucker right down here by my job. Yeah, even my mama done been to Bass Pro. Was what on tape? You say it wasn't on tape with somebody? I'm tripping. Don't tell me that, man. Oh, you say I'm tripping because I ain't never been in Bass Pro? I'm gonna go in there. It's just I wanna like one of these days when I'm out, cause I'm out on Saturday. I'm gonna just holler at my sister and them and tell them, hey, either I'm gonna pick them up or y'all bring them to me, and we gonna go to Bass Pro and then sit out there. We stop and get something to eat or go see a movie or something. I do shit like that with my nieces because hell, I'm the world's greatest uncle. You gotta keep it up. I want my nieces to know while they growing up. It's a man in their life that give a damn about them. You know what I'm saying? One of them fathers in our life, the other one, he alive. But I want them to know at the end of the day, no matter what, father, no father, grandpa, no grandpa, brother, sister, cousin, no matter what, you go to Unc. You got Unc gonna try to do what he can do for you, whether it's buying you clothes, shoes, ice cream. Hell, I got one niece, my older niece. She like to come to the house and play Mortal Kombat 11. My smaller niece, she like to play Tekken 7, be whooping my ass. I think she be just pressing buttons, and I be trying to do moves, but she be kicking my ass, bro. Like whooped me 14 games in a row, to the point where I was mad. I was talking shit to her like she was a grown person, and was still getting my ass kicked. I was like, oh, you think it's funny? She, I beat you. Well, I'm gonna kick your ass, but you don't know. I beat you. Yeah, you motherfucker. Meanwhile, on Mortal Kombat, my niece be, I'ma kill you. I'ma take your head off. You should let me win. You beat me too many times. You beat me, you gonna be because you beat me. I just wouldn't let you, I wouldn't feel right letting you win with all the shit you talk. You gonna have to earn this shit talking. Cause nigga, you talk shit without even winning. Yeah, you lose and be talking shit. You think I'm gonna let you win? Anyway, I'm gonna take it. Fuck around and buy my hat. Man, Virtual Fighter was the shit. Now, I ain't never played on Dreamcast. I used to play it on Sega CD. And then I had I got my PlayStation 1. I had got a game. It was, man, this shit was hard. It was kind of like Virtual Fighter. They had a kangaroo on there, but it was like in the sense of Modern Warfare, because you could play it in fight mode or you could play it in game mode, and game mode was hard as hell too. Like the shit was actually worth playing. Or you could just go in straight fight mode. I cannot remember what the name of the game was. I bet if I started Googling this shit, I could find it. I'm gonna tell you what one of my favorite games was when I was little. Like way before Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter 2 and all that shit. Let me ask you this. Cause I don't know. But was there ever a Street Fighter 1? I don't remember Street Fighter 1. I always remember Street Fighter 2. And it was some of the Street Fighter 2s came out. It seemed like Street Fighter 2 lasted for 3-4 years. Maybe even 10. Or Street Fighter 3, 4, 5, man. I remember when we first learned in Fort Smith, that's when they taught us to go rent the game and hit it with the hair dryer and peel the sticker off and then take the other game back. The game you don't want. They started putting tape around it. Nigga, we just gonna take the whole piece of tape off and wrap that shit around the next game, nigga. I know niggas just get mad because Mortal Kombat with the game niggas always steal. Nah, but my game, because I was going to tell you that what my game was, I never did say that. Streets of Rage. Had Hagar, the little dude with the little black dude that used to be on the rollerblade. The other dude that had the girl on there. Man, that was the game. Streets of Rage was the game. Matter of fact, I think it was Streets of Rage 2. Like I remember before Mortal Kombat, the game they had a fighting game that used to look like real people as pit fighters. And that used to be on Sega. But now, Virtua Fighter on Sega CD, man, like when I tell y'all the story about my nigga LJ in Fort Smith, and I be like, dang, this is when I used to go to that side of Fort Smith to the south side. It was a white dude, Philup, LJ. We used to always be at Philup house playing Virtua Fighter. I mean, not Virtua Fighter. Yeah, well, we were playing Sega CD. Because on the Sega CD was like a platform. And you used to have to put the whole Sega Genesis on it and plug it up. Virtua Fighter was hard, man. This shit was way, I ain't gonna lie. Virtua Fighter was better than Tekken, man. I remember, damn, what's the name of the other game? It was an arcade game, but they had it kind of was, I cannot remember the name of it. They used to have weapons though. It was a fighting game, but everybody had their swords or whatever. It was like a Japanese game. They had the one big ass dude, like big. They had the balls around his neck. Nah, it wasn't Soul Calibur. I don't know why I want to call it Shinobi, but Shinobi was the ninja game. But Shinobi was hard. You saying Lance is the name of the game? Shinobi was a ninja game, bro. We throwing the ninja stars and whooping niggas and shit. Then they had Contra used to be the shit. Ninja Gaiden was the shit. Ninja Gaiden was like an older version of Shinobi. I'm gonna tell you two of the hardest games I had on Nintendo, like regular Nintendo, was Kid Nicky and Rambo. I was on Rambo about 2 months before I found out how to get off of stage 1. And it wasn't even nobody to fight on stage 1. You just run around, jump over the birds, and load up on supplies. Man, when you first drop down out the helicopter, you land on this little red thing and it got a X on it, or a cross one. I think it's a cross. And I never realized you got to go back when you get all your supplies. You got to go back to the thing, stand on that little red brick with the cross on it, and press up. And it's like a thing to drop down. A thing to drop down for you to grab and climb a rope. And climb back up the damn rope. Oh shit. But yeah, I was stuck on that motherfucker so long. And then my homeboy came with one day and we were playing. And he was like, man, I'm tired of this game, bro. This game's stupid. Next thing you know, nigga went over there and hit that damn thing and got up. I said, oh, man, what the hell you just do? Man, I hit this button. I said, oh, man. Try that shit. And after that, shit, Rambo was the hardest game. We never did beat that motherfucker. I remember we used to trade games with my cousin and all the time. All these motherfuckers like they got shit in them. I don't give a damn. Just drop this motherfucker to the right chip. Take my ass home. You see it? Why it seems like it's starting to rain a little harder? It's that bullshit. I'm gonna be soaking wet by the time I park this motherfucking truck way down there and walk way back down. Taking my ass home. I guess I probably could park that motherfucker on this side like they be doing. Park where they park next to you. Fuck it, I done got whipped before. Killing instinct goal was alright. But we're gonna talk top games. Then we got to put GoldenEye. The original GoldenEye. Especially if we're gonna talk Nintendo 64 shit. I ain't gonna lie. GoldenEye probably was harder than Modern Warfare and Black Ops. And I'm gonna go home and play motherfucking Modern Warfare. Let me quit lying. I ain't even got no damn Modern Warfare. I'm gonna go home and play Black Ops 6. Cause I ain't played in about a month. Cause I really ain't no gamer like that no more. I ain't been no gamer since young. Because I never could keep up with the systems here. My mama went with the body lady system. You better play what I bought your ass 3 years ago. So right now at the house I got a PS4. One day I was chilling and I was bored and I had some money in my pocket. So I was like, man, they talking about this motherfucking Black Ops 6. I wanted that shit out yet. So I looked it up, it was out. I called the local GameStop, was like, hey. This is screenshot. I called the local GameStop like, hey, y'all got that Black Ops 6 on deck? He was like, yes sir. I said, hold it for me, I'll be up there in a minute. I pulled up and bought that shit, came back home, and it had been so long that I didn't realize that nowadays when you buy a game, you gotta buy another game. I mean, you gotta spend some more money. And some more money. So here, I bought this shit for like, cause I had to activate my PlayStation, whatever the fuck that shit is. The network. My nigga. Mario Kart. Listen. It was a point in time where all we did was Mario Kart, Wave Racer, and 007. Man. I can hear that shit now. Pow! get out, man, because I about to do the same shit I did last time. Just jump out the motherfucking. Can't do that. I got to clock out, check out, shit. But yeah, we used to be on that. I'm trying to think. I don't want to take the goddamn braids down today. I'm trying to decide, y'all, because if I do, I'll probably fuck around and get my wigs put in, and I ain't gonna look the same no more. Everybody gonna pop on like, oh shit, I don't got the wigs. I wanted to do it like right out the back so I wouldn't even have to deal with folks talking about, you cut your hair off? You put that weave in your head? I don't even want to hear that. That weave in your head? No, this is hair that I had in my head previously. And I paid for a motherfucker to put to dye it back black and wick it for me and bring me my wigs back. It fucked me up because right before I came to work, I was on IG and I seen a motherfucking thing, somebody page where they was doing wigs in Florida, and I was like, niggas coming with all kind of fucked up ass dreads, and then they show their ass later on. I already decided I'm gonna do a video because I seen it on the thing where my hair gonna be my little fro, and then you gonna see the wigs over my head, and they gonna drop down in slow motion, and then next thing you know, I'm gonna have the motherfucking wigs like, yeah. I'm trying to think. I had mine like 14, 13, 14. I got all my shit. I got mine like either 2010 or 2011. Nah, fuck that. I put this to some goddamn music on the way up here. Alright, y'all, man. I'm gonna get up out here so I can bump some music on and walk through this rain. Appreciate you for riding with me. Gotta go get this mountain man fixed up. I'm afraid to take the long road, say the wrong road, do things the long way, say the wrong way. Find somebody to help, tell somebody you love them. You know I love y'all and I appreciate you. And remember what I said about your kids, man. When your kids wake up, hug them tight, man, tell them you love them. We out.